Journalism is an activity or profession where you write for newspapers, magazines, or news websites, or prepare news to be broadcast over the radio or television. There are many fields in the area of journalism, and this week is just to give you a sample of the process journalists navigate when preparing something newsworthy. Today, you'll explore current events topics that interest you and do a bit of journalistic research. Today I'm going to teach you some basics about journalistic research. We can use two strategies that we're already familiar with, KWL and 5W. First, you're going to choose a topic that you want to report on this week. It should be something that interests you, that is either already in the news but you have more questions or more to say about it, or it's something that's happening in your community that you think is newsworthy but may not be on the news. Step two is to start a KWL chart. You can write your own, or there is a PDF version you can fill in on your iPad below this lesson. The K is what you already know, W is what you want to know, the questions that you have, and the L is what you learned after you read more about your topic to answer the questions about what you want to know. In your journalistic research, you want to be able to inform your audience of the basics, the 5 Ws. Who are the key people involved? What is the issue? When is this happening? Where does this happen? Why is it happening, or how is it happening or being addressed? Make sure your KWL notes includes each of these. Watch and listen as I talk through how I'm going to choose a topic and start my research using KWL. I'm a teacher, so I'm interested in education and how this e-learning is affecting students and families. You might be interested in some of the local or national news or a human interest story. Maybe you have a nurse or first responder in your family that would be newsworthy. You might be interested in the arts or entertainment and sports. Right now, there aren't any sports going on really, but even that is a story. What are athletes doing right now? Lifestyle is a popular category. Fashion and fitness trends and things to do at home in this quarantine are good news right now. So, what topic are you wanting to pursue? Write it on your KWL. Now that I have my topic, I'm going to start my KWL chart. The K is what I already know, and I'm going to list everything that I already know about my topic. My W is what do I want to know or questions that I have. And I do have some questions that I need answers to. The L is for new information that I learn as I read a little bit more. I can research my questions online. I can ask people, go through my notes from conversations with other teachers and parents, and add some things to what I learn as I explore more about my topic. So you want to fill in what you know, what you want to know, and then do some reading and some research, maybe talk to some people, and fill in what you've learned. Step three is to review for 5W because I want to make sure I have each of these areas addressed when I go to prepare my news. I'm going to review my notes and make sure I can answer the following. Who are the key people involved? I noted parents and teachers. What is the issues? There are lots. Long-term effects, the motivation, the differences between the classroom and learning online. When is this happening? I'm focusing on now since it's timely, but also want to look at long-term effects in the future. Where? I noted people's homes versus the classroom. Why? Of course, we know why. And while I have the basics, I still have questions to answer about long-term effects or what we can learn from this to take back to the classroom. How will we recover from this? These are things that I want to research and include in my L, what I learned column. So while I have some very basics, I don't have quite all of the 5 Ws. So I want to go back and revisit that and add to my notes. Here are your next steps. Go through the strategy, choose a topic that you want to report on, start your KWL chart. Then as you're going through it, review it and make sure you can answer the 5 Ws of reporting. Not just the basics, but see if you can dig a little bit deeper. After completing your KWL, you'll do the post-lesson activity, which is just to turn in your KWL chart with your topic and the notes that you have.